Hi, in this video, I want to show you how to configure the partner management settings in CyberArk Identity for B2B Federation. B2B is when an organization wants business partners, clients, or third-party vendors to access the organization's web applications without having to create or manage user accounts in Active Directory for users outside of the organization. B2B integrates with the business partner's identity provider, allowing external users to log in with their own company's Active Directory credentials and not have to remember a new set of credentials to log into the application that's managed by another organization. The external identity provider can be another CyberArk identity tenant, Azure, Ping, or Okta. But in this video, I'm going to set up B2B with two CyberArk identity tenants. So let's get started. I work for a company called Versatile Credit Union, and I've hired a consulting firm, AWS Experts, to help manage the EC2 instances for my company. To set up B2B Federation between our two CyberArk tenants, I'm going to log into my company's admin portal and navigate to Users under Settings. Then we're going to go to Partner Management and click Add. So for the partner name, we can enter the name of the company that we want to partner with. In this example, it will be AWS Experts. And we're going to add the login domain that the users will be logging in from. So in this example, the login suffix will be AWS Experts. So that means anyone logging into our portal with a login suffix of AWS Experts will know that we're going to send them to the identity provider for AWS Experts. So let's go ahead and enter in aws-experts.com and add that in there. Okay, we'll go to group mappings and we're going to enter in the same words into both field. Okay, and we're going to use this group name later when we're assigning which role or web applications that we want the AWS Experts to be able to log into. All right. So we're going to intentionally skip over inbound metadata and click on outbound metadata. Well, let's go ahead and copy this URL. And I brought Word document here, and let's go ahead and put in Versatile's metadata. So we're going to put that in our notepad here and then get back to it later. And let's go ahead and save this for now. Oh, actually, let's go to inbound metadata. So we'll keep this page open, and let's go over to our partner's CyberArk tenant. So now we're on our partner's tenant. We're going to go to Web Apps, and then we're going to click on Add Web Apps, search for B2B. We're going to add the B2B app template. Okay, so for the name, we're going to enter in who is AWS Experts going to log into. So in this case, they're going to log into my company, so I'm going to put in my company's name. Okay, and optionally, if we want, we could change the logo, but for now, let's go over to Trust, and let's copy the identity provider URL. So we're going to go back to our notepad here and enter in the AWS Experts metadata. We're going to copy this URL, the metadata from Versatile Credit Union, from my company. And we're going to paste that URL into the search provider section. Click load. And then we're going to go to permissions and assign which users need to have access So in this case, we're going to have Lester, one of our technicians, one of our partner's technicians, to log in to our tenant. Okay, which he's already logged in. And save. So let's go back to our company's admin portal, and we're going to copy the metadata URL from AWS Experts and paste it into our inbound metadata URL and save. So let's test out to see if Lester can now log into our user portal. All right, so now let's go to Lester's user portal on AWS Experts tenant, and we're going to click on the Versatile Credit Union tile, and we get a 401 error. So whenever you get that 401 error, that means we need to put in the go back to the host tenant, so Versatile Credit Union's tenant. We're going to go to authentication under settings and security settings, and we're going to go down to API security. Right, so we got to add the domain of the other tenant, which is also an adaptive CyberArk tenant. So we're going to enter in star.my.adaptive.app. Okay, this is part of our core security, so course blocking. So it's just we're enabling the adaptive URL to be able to do authentication. So let's go and save. Let's go back to Lester's tenant on AWS Experts, and we're going to click on the Versatile Credit Union tile again. And this time, Lester is able to log into the user portal. However, we noticed that my company's AWS app tile is not present. So in order to do that, what we need to do is first go back to our partner management settings, and remember our group mapping that we created here. So this group name needs to match a role on the AWS Experts tenant. So we're going to create a role with the same name, same spelling, AWS Experts. We're going to add Lester to this role, and let's go and add the B2B app tile to this role. And for best practice, we're going to manage who has access to the B2B app through the role. So we're going to go ahead and just remove Lester from permissions and just only allow Lester to get access through the role. Okay. Now the other thing that we need to do is go back to the Versatile tenant and go to AWS SAML. Okay, so we notice that there are two roles that has access. So we want to give AWS Experts EC2 admin access. So we're going to go to the EC2 admin role. Here's the EC2 admin role, and we're going to add the group that we created. Okay, so if it has a hard time finding it, we need to narrow down the number of sources that it's searching for. Okay, There we go. So now it found it, and notice the source icon is from Federation. And add. Let's go back to Lester's user portal. Click on Versatile Credit Union. And now we see the AWS tile in Lester's portal. And we're in. And Lester's been given the EC2 admin role on our AWS account. Right? Hopefully that was helpful, and thanks for watching.